Mark Pope has done an excellent job of assembling a roster of very good basketball players, very good college basketball players. And they've quickly, through hard work, I can only imagine, found the magic wand of unselfishness. And it's impressive.
And that's why I'm saying what Kentucky is doing and how they're doing it. Mark Pope is doing a great job, not a good job, a great job.
Talk about the job that I think Mark's doing. He's doing a great job with this group.
You know, it's impressive to watch what they've done in such a short amount of time with so many new players. How cohesive they are and how they share the ball. I mean, 18 assists for them.
I think Coach Pope's done a really good job, kind of rejuvenating everybody.
But I think the utilization of the talent and the skill, considering the newness of the coach and his staff and the players, that's really difficult to do. And so I have not seen any of their practices or their film sessions, but the teaching that's going on and the itinerary of the practices, for them to have the execution that they have, remarkable.
Coach Pope knows what he's doing. He also knows what he's dealing with, and we had a little bit of a chess match going out there at times.
I don't know Mark Pope's first time I ever met him tonight. I know most of the guys in the SEC. I don't know him. And I can tell you I'm tremendously impressed. Tremendously impressed.
Mark's done great. He was the right guy for the job.
I thought it was a great fit. He played here. He knows what this place is about. You know, I from afar kind of seen some of his teams at BYU play. I think you're seeing his offensive product. He's going to be able to get players here. Kentucky's always had that tradition to get players. You know, when they hired him, it made total sense. And I think, you know, his introductory, I don't know if you call it press conference, the way they rolled him in, it was pretty cool. I think Mark's a great guy. So it seems to me like the state's embraced him.
And I love the way Mark has his guys playing. I mean, that's the way we want to play.
I think he's done a really good job. I think it helps the SEC to have Kentucky good. It's been traditionally good most years, and he's got them very good. I mean, they're 8th in the country, and they look like a pretty good team today.
Yeah, I've had very few encounters with coaches at this level, at the high major levels, that are as humble as Mark Pope. Getting to know him through this process, and I ran into him in South Carolina. I had never met him before, and introduced myself to him, and the way he kind of made me feel like I was one of him. That doesn't happen every time you go up to coaches that quite frankly, or make as much money as he does, So I will never forget that encounter. He's just so welcoming, and so I really appreciate him having it.
But the thing I admire the most about Coach and his staff is they've got big time buy-in.
Mark's doing a great job. You guys have won a lot of games this year too. So
Kentucky and Mark's got his guys believing in that three-point shot.
They have a hell of a team. And
I think their coach has a phenomenal spirit. I think how he leads is the appropriate way in 2025. And you can tell how they compete. You can tell how they play. You can tell watching their huddles. You can tell how they're in and out of substitutions.
He's done an unbelievable job at playing a great style of basketball. I thought it made sense. So I'm happy for him.
I just think they played the game the right way. I really do. And again, they may not win 25, 30 games this year. I don't know, but Mark's going to get this thing going big time. And